Alright, welcome back everybody to Colony Survival. Colony Survival, we're live streaming Colony Survival today. Live. So there has been some development. There have been developments. The numbers are still very large here in the mega colony. We have... Okay, let's start with the meals. There's a lot to cover here. But let's start with the meals. So the meals, as I let the game on for like an entire real-life week, I'm sure you could measure the days and be like, wow, that's a lot of time that passed. If you check the previous stream and this stream, the total meals climbed up to 1.2 million, and now we're back down to 957. It just dropped to 956,000. So, we still have a lot, and now that I said it out loud, losing 300,000 meals is a surprisingly high amount, but keep in mind, this wasn't like in a couple of hours. This was like over the course of days that we climbed up to 1.2 million and then lost like 300,000 back down to 900,000, you know? So, we're not exactly starving, but our food is going down. In terms of ammo, we climbed up to like 2.2 million stone ammo, and I thought it was stable. But now that's also going down, which is weird. But I don't think we need to worry about that. We're just not going to worry about that for a while, and hope it's not an issue, because I don't think it is, but... Yeah, I don't think it's that big of an issue. Alright, so now the resources. That's meals, ammo. I didn't build anything this whole time. We have unemployed people, because those guys that we were having build a big grass platform, everybody's going to bed, so we get to see the tsunami of people going up and down the stairs. And yeah, it's so many people. Oh my god, look at how many people. Jesus, I love this. I love the, all the miners going into the freaking worm state. Oh my god. Jesus! An average day in London. Alright. What was I doing? I got distracted. Oh, the big grass platform that those 96 unemployed people came from. We finished that. As you can see, it's very dark over here now, so that's another problem we need to resolve. We used to be able to see all of the musketmen. Now, we sent a lot of them to the Shadow Realm. So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Oh, we have 9,000 binoculars, by the way. That's another... We'll get to that. We'll get to that. That's another development. Let's actually use our lanterns, which I had them stop making because we really don't need lanterns. Where did I get a piece of stone rubble from? What the hell? I don't know where I got that from. Did I accidentally mine something at one point? Alright, let's start like right here. Let's put a lantern right in this corner. That's nice. I like that. That's an aesthetic thing right there. That's is it F2? F1? F4? It's F4. Look at that. Go ahead and screenshot that, make that your background. Let's get this and this and this. Nah, not two. And let's get another one like here. Oh, they're all redirecting. They're redirecting to get me. They're very fast. They're still definitely fast. Yeah, they're very fast. I don't know if you knew this, but the zombies, I did not mess with the zombie stats at all. They're still very fast like they were before. They are out to get me. They are furious with my defenses now. With how intense my defenses have become. I'm gonna stand right here in the safe zone. Just a couple inches in the safe zone. That's better. Musketmen protect me. Well, you're not just protecting me, you're protecting the whole colony, but you know. It's so ominous. If I take a if I take a wrong turn and go too far into the darkness without the protection of the musketmen, I'm going to get eaten by a massive horde of zombies. Uh-huh. Strange. There's no, like, fast ones over here. It's all, like, slower ones over here. The fast ones were all, like... Unless the fast ones stopped spawning? I don't think it's that late. Maybe the sun is rising. I don't know. I can't tell anymore if the sun is coming up or not. I mean, maybe if it's sunrise or sunset and that's it, but... using the sky for time calculations is in the past now. We're basically at the space stage now where we need to measure time and how freaking long it takes a radioactive isotope to decay to its next stage or something. Wow, it's so dark. I think getting lights near the zombie paths is the most important, but ideally we get this whole area illuminated. We could probably eliminate the maze. I know, that sounds crazy, right? It is crazy talk. But I could have, like, the colony spread out here and put a bunch of guards everywhere out here. Dude, that's like a crazy concept for a freaking colony to try making. Instead of doing like a whole defense system, building a wall or a maze or anything like that, what if you just didn't have any walls or anything to redirect the zombies and you just had like an insane number of guards and stuff? That would be... I think that'd be possible. It wouldn't be easy, but it'd be possible. This is a freaking Gary's mod map floating above me right now. This is the whole Windows 7 background right now above me. It's kind of crazy. Was it Windows 7 or Windows XP? I don't know. I think they used it in a couple of different Windows versions, right? It's the grass background. I like to integrate the lanterns into the terrain as much as I can. Oh my god, it's still just a completely pitch black void over here. We don't really need to see past this point, but, you know, better safe than sorry. You never know if you need a light over here. Maybe I, like, dig a tunnel or something from the colony and accidentally emerge over here. It would be nice to see that when it happens, so I don't cause a huge zombie outbreak accidentally. So, after we finish putting all of these lanterns down, I think there's a wide variety of things we need to tackle. And we can, there's like a bunch of stuff we can do. I guess the most urgent thing would be to solve our food issue, which would help solve one other issue that we also have. If we do something different. And, you know, I was really sold on this whole fish and chicken thing, and it was going well, until I stopped making enough food again, and I can't fucking believe that's a thing, because you have seen the hundreds. I think at this point it could be 1,000 fishermen we have. Pretty close to it, if not 1,000. Fishermen. Fishing. Just fishermen. Not even cooks, just the fishermen. There's like 1,000 of them. And we still are having trouble with food. We have like over 100 chicken farmers with, you know, their respective barley farmers and stuff. We have those as our two primary food sources. And it's still not enough. We're dwindling our food supply somehow. It's so weird because our food was going up for the longest time. For like a week straight, it was going up. And then now, like the day before the stream, I booted up the game and I noticed it was getting lower. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy, you know? It was going up and up and up constantly. And then suddenly it's going down, down, down. And it's definitely because we ran out of animal carcasses. Like, I saw the animal carcasses very slowly going down. Like, it almost completely stopped going down. But it was going down very slowly over time. And as soon as that ran out, that's when we started to have the total meals go down really fast. Well, not really fast, but, you know, faster than if we had animal carcasses already on hand. So, yeah. Making sure we have animal carcasses on hand is important, so we'll want to get chicken farmers. So, we'll probably also need to look at barley farmers. Because one of the numbers, if we look at our numbers here, animal carcasses 0. Barley, 0. We're out of barley as well, so that's another number that's at 0. But what I mean by doing a different thing with the food is we have another problem. So to do all this construction with all this grass and dirt, instead of manually mining it, we have the composters making it, right? Because that is so much faster than manually mining it, and it lets me do other things besides manually mine dirt for hours and hours, which, you know, is great. And I'm sure it's a pleasure for the viewers to not see a flat landscape every time I play the game. Instead, there is still landscape. I haven't completely flattened the world yet. And look at that. The rapid fire stone slings. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now we can actually see over here. Let's get another couple of lights, like over here, though. A little bit dark, a little bit dark. There we go. Now we can just about see all the musketmen up here. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh yeah, it's practically daylight. What was I saying? Food? Oh yeah, so the other problem with the grass, having to build with that all the time, right, is, it consumes, in order to make grass, let's go over to a composter bin real quick. Also, this is what it looks like. Gigantic flat world. I loaded up a Minecraft flat world, as you can see. Like, if I just had a screenshot of this right here, people would instantly think it's just Minecraft flat world. Oh my god, dude. Look at how huge this platform is. This is insane. Oh my god, it like goes over to the other mountain peaks. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. The colony is so far away from this corner. I mean, it's still technically in the colony banner radius. Because if I... Wait, why isn't it showing me the banner radius? I don't know. It's not showing me the banner radius, but, you know, whatever. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, I think that's one of the shading effects that I turned off, actually. Shader quality? If I set that to high... No, it's not shaders. Not shader quality. Texture quality? Crank that up to medium. Why can't I see my banner radius? What toggle is that? Oh my god, that's a lot of zombies. Draw distance, detail count is at maximum, apparently. Anti-aliasing. Texture quality is not it. Sun shadow quality? Oh, it's sun shadow quality, okay. So if I turn that off, I can't see my banner radius. But yeah, we are right at the edge here, which did we even go into that far corner? Is that the corner over there of the colony? I think it might be. No, there's no way, because if that's like the middle, if that's not even on that edge of the colony yet, then I doubt this is. I must have built this colony really off-center. It's in sight range, but we're not at that corner yet. So we can definitely go further into that corner. Yeah. A lot of interesting names here, but yeah, we have plenty of space for chicken farmers. I think we'll just drag out a couple of chicken farmers out to there. Yeah, let's do that now, I guess. We'll get a couple more chicken farmers. Just to finish this line of chicken farmers, and that's it. Yeah. 8x4s, that's what we're doing. And then, as far as I'm concerned, we're done with chicken farmers for, like, ever after this. Because I have added so many, and our food problems have not been solved. So, obviously, chicken farmers are not the strat that I thought it was. I was like, oh yeah, this is what we need to do, because for some reason I thought high quality meals were a priority. Evidently I was mistaken. But also low quality, easy to make meals like fucking fish. I thought fish would be super easy, instantaneous making it. No, dude, I still have like 1,000 fucking fishermen, and I still don't have enough food. I don't know how we consume so many meals. I don't get it. How do we still not have enough? I just don't get it. Like, yes, we have a lot of people. We have 9,000 people, I get it. But at the same time, uh, dude, like, almost 2,000 of those people are completely dedicated to food production, which, 9,000 to 2,000 doesn't sound that big, but in real life, less than 1% of the population in some countries is making all the food of the country and or exporting food in the country. So that was a zombie flying through the ground and away into the stratosphere. So yeah, I just added. We had 98 unemployed, and I just added like 30 more chicken farmers. We're done with chicken farmers. All right, I have added the chicken farmers. There is no way in hell I'm going to add any more after that. I will go ahead and give them their respective boxes, though, to make sure they stay efficient. I'm gonna wait for them to put down their chicken houses first, because this is... I can't do the head math there. Oh, I also cranked up the number of copper ingots to 10 million, or not 10 million, 5 million from 2 million? No, it was 1 million before, and I told them to make 5 million now, which is going to take them forever. We ran out of iron ore and iron bloom. Now it looks like we're stockpiling that again. We made all the iron tools. We ran out of copper tools. I told them to stop making copper, bronze, and stone tools, because apparently they've been making that the whole time. So now they're going to stop making those, which is good. And we're still trying to get to 10,000 machine tools. One of the bottlenecks we have is the number of alchemists, but we'll worry about alchemists later. That's like that's a non-colony threatening issue. That's just a production issue. We don't need to worry about production issues really. So, as you can see, a lot of them are missing barley. So yeah, we do want to solve the lack of barley problem. Oh, I also told them to make 5,000 beds, but yeah, that's another thing that they are doing now. I'm prepping. God damn it, I hate when it does that. There we go, that's how I do this without accidentally placing any extra. Okay, so we'll put down at least these beds, and then whenever the new chicken farmers finally get here, which is going to take them... Oh, I see them running through the fields. They're frolicking through the fields for the last time before their freedom is taken from them, and they live in the coffin at their workplace. Yeah. Do 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 da da dee do ba ba bo ba 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 ba. Let's get just enough beds. Ah, why is that out of line? Oh, why did I do that? We're just gonna finish filling in these beds, and then we're gonna move on for a while they put down all of their chicken houses, their chicken coops. And then we'll need to start putting down barley farmers, because even though we're gonna do the barley farmers, or even though we're doing chicken farmers, they need barley. Even though I'm gonna stop doing so many chicken farmers, we still need barley to supply the remaining chicken farmers, so I will put down like 50 barley farmers or something like that. I just put down 30 chicken farmers. So, you know, we obviously need to balance that out with some with a very, very crazy number of barley farmers to balance it, you know? At least 50, maybe 100. I don't know, it depends on the space we have. We have a lot of space. It's non-infinite, though. Even though it looks like it would take me forever to fill in the space. It is not infinite. Okay, it looks like they already put down all of the chicken coops, which I thought would take them way longer, but that's fine. Not a big deal. It's a non-issue, as the kids say these days. Except this guy being in my fucking way is kind of a actual issue. Can you get the fuck out of the way? Please? Yes, he has the chicken, alright. Skip one, skip one. You need to get the fuck out of my way. One goes there, skip one. Do. Nope. Skip one, skip one, skip one, skip one, skip one, skip one. Alright. And one more for good measure. Okay. And then I need to put these tool benches next. I keep putting them in the wrong freaking spot. Oh. Where was that one that I didn't get to place because the guy was in the way? I think it's, right there. It's right there. Boom. Okay, good. I got it there before he blocked it again. Okay. And now a crate. Now we need a crate at every other thingy-maboopers. Please stop putting down two. I definitely only clicked once. This amount of shit. All the coops with chickens in it. All the coops with chicken shit. Yeah, okay. So now they have plenty of beds, and they have plenty of boxes and junk like that. Alright, let's run all the way down to the end and start putting down a ludicrous number of barley farmers. So right now we have 63 unemployed. I want that number to say negative 37. Yeah, negative 37. Because that will be how many we want. Barley farmer. 10 by 10. There we go. 10 by 10. We're gonna put down a lot of those. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. This is gonna take a very, very long time to place 100 barley farmers. But once we have 100 barley farmers, I hope that solves our barley shortage. It'll take like 2 days to offset the shortage, but it'll get there. I just put down less than 50 chicken farmers, so we definitely need like, you know, way more than 50 barley farmers. Because I feel like if I just look at the number of barley farmers I have now, like we're running out of barley, and I know I have way more barley farmers than, or maybe I don't. Chicken farmers, 202. Barley farmers, 185. Okay, never mind. I actually have way less. Okay, yeah, so we definitely need to have like 300 barley farmers. Something like that. 10 by 10. Yeah, let's try to get like 300 barley farmers if we can. Oh, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is gonna be one block off? Oh, dude. Actually go to hell. What the fuck? Right here is where those are. Okay, let's go way over here. Oh, wait, but I can't do that because zombies could spawn on this block. Oh, you're a son of a bitch. Alright, I guess it's fine if we have some that don't have a perfect square field, because this is the edge of our colony, and our colony cannot get bigger, so let's just fill in the awkward space for now. That's fine. And you know what? Let's also fill in... How big is this space? Okay, no, that's one block. We're not going to put a farmer on one block wide of an area. That's not going to happen. That's not a thing we're going to do. Man, I am thirsty. Thirsty today. Actually, I have not been that thirsty today as I have been recently. I'm not drinking enough water today is the problem. I caught myself lacking in the hydration department. Okay, this should be done soon enough. Soon enough. If I have 100 more barley farmers than I do chicken farmers, then I think we're gonna be a-okay. Barley. Oh god, you know what I need to do before they all arrive to come work the fields? I need to put down their crates. Because they're gonna need crates. Crate, tool shop, grocery. 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 Because if they start planting barley, it's gonna be a bitch to put these down, because then I have to dig out the barley first, then place the blocks. And I really don't want to fucking do that. Crate, tool shop, grocery. 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 Uh, Barley. Barley farmer? I hardly know her. Oh, yeah, I just remembered. We had more numbers that we need to even out. There's a lot of numbers that are not adding up properly. Like, the thing is, if I left the game running long enough, eventually a lot of these numbers would stop being short because they're just trying to fill the quota, really. Oh shit, wait, no, get rid of that one. I need a line of beds real quick. We don't need many lines of beds. We just need one line of beds. Did I miss a block at all yet? No, okay. Just a line of beds to make sure we have all of the beds we could need, and hopefully I don't fall off and lose all of my stuff. In fact, just in case I do, let me go ahead and eat a couple of meals real quick. Some wheat porridge. Okay, just in case I fall off, I might survive my fall as long as I have full health. Uh-huh. It is exact. It's possible. It's possible we end up falling off here. I don't want to fall off, but it is possible. Okay, we did not fall off. Did I miss a block? Because that should be an even number of blocks. That should be an even number of blocks. I feel like one of these beds is off by one block, and I'm gonna find out at some point, and it's gonna piss me off. What if the very first one I put down was off by one block? That would be insane. No, they're all fine. Okay. I don't have to be so paranoid. For now. This time. Let's get 2 more rows, I'm thinking. 10 by 10. Okay, so crate. Again, I have to do this timely. Crate, tool shop, grocery. So if I don't do it with the proper timing, it's gonna be an issue. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. Crate, tool shop, grocery. Crate, tool shop, grocery. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. Crate, tool shop, grocery. Crate. I'm not placing a crate yet. Placing the field. Crate, tool shop, grocery. Okay. 10 by 10. 10. Is this a double wide set of fields? Yeah, okay. It's not 3 wide, it's just 2 wide. So 2 wide and then a line of beds is what I should continue doing. Keep the pattern going, you know? Ten by 10. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. I really need to go place those crates before they show up. Crate, tool shop, grocery. Crate, tool shop, grocery. Crate, tool shop, grocery. Okay. I need to put down the fields first, then those boxes, because trying to put down the fields while the boxes are in the way is not gonna work out. Tool shop, grocery. Oh, well, actually, hmm, hmm. Actually, that probably wouldn't be a problem, but this is easier because I don't have to count blocks or anything. I can just go by the blue lines showing me where everything is. But if the boxes were in the way, I could just measure the field from those corners instead of this corner, which is not a big deal. Did that mountain just pop in? I feel like it just popped in. I feel like it was popped out and then it decided to make it a sudden entrance and pop in for a quick bite. Barley. What the hell even is barley? It's like not wheat. Is it? Can humans eat barley? Is that a thing? Can you make like... I need to look up barley. I don't even really know what the hell barley is, to be honest. It just, I mean, you know, in the video game it looks like wheat, but it's chicken feed, so I have no idea what the hell it could really be like, you know? I mean, like, raw wheat is not good tasting, but, you know, maybe there's things you make out of barley, like you do wheat. Like, you know, wheat is used to make bread, and bread is technically better than raw wheat, but at the same time, uh, just a piece of bread is pretty bland. Pretty freaking bland. Now, get a line of beds here. We're at -5. Our goal was -27. That was our goal. Or wait, no, -37. -37, yeah. Because at -37, that'll give us 100 barley farmers in total. So it's probably gonna be 2 more sets of fields. Oh my god, I skipped a block. How is that even possible? I skipped another block. Okay. 10 by 10. Let's just put down the next set of beds now. Overlaps existing blocks. Oh yeah? Prove it! Oh, so peaceful. So peaceful. When you're not on the front line of the massive zombie horde that's always threatening the colony. Besides that, yeah, it's super peaceful. It's great. It's chill. Just nothing but chill vibes on our massive floating fields. I wonder how tall I can make the colony with this massive banner radius that we have. My back. I gotta adjust my seating position. Okay. Very dark over here. We definitely need some torches. We'll worry about the torches later. Great tool shop. Torch. And by later, I mean right now. I've changed my mind. I want to worry about it now. That's me all the time. I'm always worrying about things now. Alright. So now that it's nighttime, I shouldn't have to fear the barley farmers filling in these fields, so we can just slam down a lot of fields super fast real quick. But they do sleep in beds right next to their job, so we do need to keep that in mind. I wish there was a box I could tick that said, like, hire a colonist as soon as a job becomes available. That would be nice, and then I wouldn't have to worry about negative unemployed or anything like that. Like, as soon as I put down a job, it immediately spawns the villager who's gonna can start working it right away. That would be nice. So, the reason for a solid line of beds instead of, like, making a bed for each field is so we have extra beds in case we need extra beds for some reason, in case we run out of beds, and so everyone automatically picks the most optimal bed closest to their profession. I mean, you know, a bed inside the barley field would be even more optimal for getting to the bed, but it would not be optimal for their barley production, so that's the thing I'm trying to preserve, is the barley production. Okay, we're past... Oh, wait, no. Negative 37, not negative 27. So, yeah, we are going to have over... We're about to add over 100 jobs of barley farmer. So this should get just over negative 37. Oh my god, it's so close, though. Just barely. And some of those jobs don't even have a full-size field, so it is just barely. Alright. Jobs. So I want more barley farmers than chicken farmers. Okay, so we need to put down 27 more chicken farmers. Or not chicken farmers. Not 27, 29 more barley farmers. So we have exactly 100 more barley farmers than we do chicken farmers, and that'll solve our problem of a lack of barley forever, hopefully. Because I don't ever want to put down another barley farmer and chicken farmer ever. We're gonna have different food production at this point because holy shit, this does not feel efficient anymore. It used to feel efficient. I used to feel like I was doing numbers. I was doing the big numbers. Look at me, ma, you know? Now I feel like, oh my god, I just wish I stuck with frickin' porridge or gruel or something, I don't know. They're gonna have to, everyone's gonna have a frickin' salt rock that they're gonna lick in the morning, I don't know. Because this is too much. Because this is all just to get the cooked meat. In order to get the cooked meat, I have to have animal carcasses, and the only way to make animal carcasses is to have chickens. And you have to get chickens with a chicken farmer. And we only get a chicken farmer to make chicken if there's barley. So then I have to put down a barley farmer, and a chicken farmer, and a cook, and a tanner, because the tanner is the person who makes the chicken... like, the chicken into animal carcasses. And then the animal carcasses gets turned into meat by the tanner as well. And if I don't do that, then I need to make chicken meals by using a cabbage farmer. Because chicken meals apparently require a fucking... for some reason, fucking cabbage? I don't know why. Why would you pick, like, the worst vegetable ever to pair with your chicken? I don't know, man. Okay. So, we need to... That's done, okay? We solved the chicken... Whatever. The chicken shit. Oh wait, no, I still need to put down more, don't I? That's right, I do still need to put down more. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Let's put down more. Please move out of... Why are you always walking in my way? Why? They always somehow manage to get right in my fucking way all the time. Never do construction anywhere remotely close to where an active job site is, because they will fucking get in the way, dude. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the bed thing set up. The line of beds. Let's do that. Alright. One line of beds, not just for these barley farmers, but also so we have extra beds for other people you may or may not be putting up here. 9,500 beds. We're getting very close to 10,000 beds. We have over 6,500 colonists. Eventually we're gonna have 7,000. That's a big number. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why stone ammo went up and is now going down, because it's not like food where it gets controlled by other factors. It should have been pretty static, because I told the regular Tinkerer table people to stop making, at least I think I told them to stop making sling ammo. Maybe they do in their spare time. But then we have like a bunch of people who are completely dedicated to just making sling ammo. So I don't know why we're low on box slinging ammo. Well, not low, but the number went down. I don't know why the number went down. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. I know some jobs can only use some tools, like you can't use machine tools at certain jobs. There's very few we have that actually use machine tools, or that can use machine tools. Great. You know what I just realized? After, like, losing consciousness for a second there, my body is doing that thing this stream where it decides it can't stay awake anymore. Great, fantastic. I'm very busy right now. I can't fall asleep. I gotta get my stuff done. I do need some water though. Let me have a sip of water. We're going to get some water. Alright. Water. So with this set of barley farmers, we are totally good on barley. And if we're not, fuck it, I don't care at this point. Because holy hell, I have a lot of chicken farmers, so... And a lot of barley farmers, okay? Like, we've invested a lot of people into this. And, it better be fucking solved. The next thing is, well, we'll get there when we get there. I'll explain it in a second. It has to do with the grass and how the grass is made at the composter. I'm getting tired! Why does this happen? It reminds me of that time I did the 24-hour stream when we hit 100 followers. And I attempted a 24-hour stream, and after 18 hours, I literally could not stay awake, no matter what I did to try and stay awake. Like, it seemed simple enough. I have almost gone 24 hours before without having to sleep. Without falling asleep. Almost 24 hours. I can't even talk, I'm so tired. You get what I'm trying to say. I've almost done that before where I stayed awake for 24 hours. But then when I did my 24-hour stream, I made it to about 18 hours. At least I think it was 18. It was definitely It was definitely not 8. It had to be 18 hours of streaming. My goal was 24. And I remember I was playing XCOM at the time. That could be why I was falling asleep, because I was playing a turn-based strategy game where you can take a second to relax your mind and pause. And I wasn't playing something more intense, more first person or anything like that. But that's because that was one of the games we were playing at the time. And I think I already played all of the Halo games all the way through in that 18-hour stream. I could be wrong. I think I played some of them, but not all of them. But anyways, that's all these barley farmers done. Alright, so we need to go get some context real quick for the next thing I'm gonna put down. So the grass, right? Where the hell is the... Oh god, I can't find the stairs. There's the stairs. Gonna need to make the stairs a little bit more clearer to see at some point. Getting hard to find them. The composters are on this... Well, there's some on this level. They're not all here. I can barely see through the horde, the wall. So here, to make this grass stuff that we need, yes, we need leaves, which is not a problem because we have a lot of foresters, right? We have a ton of foresters, so getting leaves and wood, not a problem. We have 3 million leaves. Alright, cool. The problem comes about because we need straw. Now, the reason that's a problem is because we stopped making straw. Because you get straw from farming wheat. So this whole time that I've been having these guys make grass, it's just been burning through the leftover straw that we already had. And we only have 6,000 straw left, so if I want to make 10,000 more grass, we're going to need more straw. So that's the thing that we need to solve. And also, you know, it's a different food source, so maybe it'll help offset our food shortage, which it technically is a shortage. Like, we're not short on food at this second. We have 900,000 meals, but, you know, given enough time, I will face starvation. So we need to stave off starvation by making sure we keep building up meals and never go down. So we're gonna make bread. So we're gonna farm wheat. And once we farm wheat, we'll get straw as a byproduct, which we can use for making grass, which we can use for making more fields of various farming things. Because there's other stuff we have to farm, like cotton and junk like that. So that is just me explaining that the next person I'm going to put down is a wheat farmer. Now you know why I'm placing down a wheat farmer. I feel like I needed to explain that all the way through before I just started putting down a wheat farmer, and you're like, wait, what? I thought he was totally opposed to wheat. Which I am, but I've been forced to put down wheat. So we're gonna go back to putting down wheat, which means we need to start using the wheat. So we are going to get grindstones set up again, which I don't know if you remember, but a long time ago in this colony we had like 100 grindstones. Maybe not 100, maybe it was like 50. We had a lot of grindstones, and we eventually got rid of all of the grindstones. Right now we have one person who has been grinding away at like 70,000 wheat. Now we're down to 11,000. So they have been at it. That guy is slowly getting rid of that wheat, turning it into flour, and that flour gets baked into bread by someone. It's definitely a process that's happening, because there's no flour. Well, there's one pot of flour. I stand corrected. But there's no leftover flour besides that. So someone's baking it into bread, and the bread is getting eaten immediately. So they like bread more than cooked fish and cooked meat, which I don't understand. I would love to have infinite cooked meat, but hey, whatever. Pots. Yes, we upped the number of pots of water regular pots. So flour is going to get made. So we're farming wheat. The wheat is going to get ground into flour. The flour is going to be baked into bread. And then the byproduct of the wheat is also going to be straw, and the straw is going to be crafted into grass, and the grass can be used to build more fields for farming things. The circle of life. Alright, it's about to be daytime again. It already is. People are waking up. So we're going to start putting down these crates so some of the wheat farmers can start wheat farming. Gradually, we will have... I think I'll fill out this entire remaining area with wheat farmers. And then we'll just calculate however many wheat farmers that gives us. And go from there, you know? That should give us a truly insane number of wheat farmers. We're going from 0. We have no wheat farmers at the moment, so this is starting from scratch. Hopefully we can get 100 wheat farmers from this. We might need more grass platform, actually. But I would like to have at least 100 wheat farmers. We'll get 100 wheat farmers. What's a good number of grindstones? I guess 50. 2 people farming wheat, 1 person grinding it, and then, you know, we already have the people who can bake it and everything like that. I haven't put down a cook in so fucking long, so the cooks are insanely fast. Like, I still can't believe that I haven't put down a cook in so long, and all of the few cooks that we have are able to keep up with however much raw meat we throw at them, however many fish we throw at them, however much flour we throw at them, all of this. They cook it instantly. They instantly freaking prepare meals. It's insane. I haven't had to put down any cooks in so long. No matter how high the numbers get, they are able to stay on top of these numbers, dude. It's insane. Because the rate at which I am producing the things that they need to cook is astronomical. It just keeps going up. But they are not freaking holding back on the cooking at all. It's crazy. I don't know how they keep up. But they're doing it. They are doing it. Great tool shop grocery. So we will get all of our wheat fields put down, then we'll go put down all of the grindstones that we need. Oh my god, we're already an hour into the stream. This is just a fraction of the things. We still have like 5 other things I need to address as well. Yeah, like close to 5 other things we need to address. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the frickin' food still. We need to get past this already. I can't really do this any faster. Alright, let's get some more wheat farmers started. And then... Jesus, dude. I'm gonna get this wheat done. And then once we have the wheat farmers set up, the next thing we need to tackle is probably... I don't know what's more pressing. We have a couple of different resource things that are not food-based that we need to address. Just for production reasons. It's not actually like an urgent, oh no, we need a thing or else bad things will happen. It's more like the numbers are just not big enough, basically. That's the only real problem. Let's see, this is 9, and this is 10. There we go. The numbers are not big enough in terms of production. So one of the issues... Well, it was an issue with iron, but the iron has balanced out now. And it's going up again. So we don't need to worry about that. I guess that was probably just a shortage of... That was us filling the quota that I had set insanely high, so that's fine. Another issue, though, that we're having is, you know, I mentioned earlier the alchemist shortage. So once the alchemists finish producing whatever they need to produce, they will stop for like ever. Because one of the things that they're producing is the poison dart ammo. Man, what the hell? I got freaking. My throat has gunk in it now. Just suddenly. Can't stop clearing my throat. uh, the alchemist. The alchemist needs the poison dart stuff, and then the other thing they make is gunpowder and vials of mineral oil. And the vials of mineral oil are for the machine tools. So the machine tools need vials of mineral oil, and that's one of the bottlenecks right now. Because we have about 3,000 machine tools, but, you know, it's 3,000, and I've been leaving the game on for like a week. And you compare that to the other numbers we're producing, it's not a lot. So there's that. But then we have another issue where I'm trying to reach the 10,000 binoculars, right? Not binoculars, monoculars. And we have like 9,000 now, and again, it's taken like a week for them to make 9,000. So we had the issue with a glass shortage, and it sort of changed what the shortage was exactly. So I can't remember what we were short on before, but now we have plenty of everything except silica sand. That's our shortage now, which, you know, it is sort of a non-issue, because again, once we fill back up on glass all the way, the silica sand will start building up again. But the problem is reaching the stockpile that we need. So until we have 10,000 binoculars, we're going to be constantly out of glass. And that's really the whole reason that almost all of these numbers are low, except for the food. The food is low because we just have too many people, I guess, not making enough food, which is crazy to me because I have assigned so many people to food production. I can't fucking believe that we're not producing enough food. Still not producing enough food. We're gonna need to put down like 1,000 more people making food. It's insane. Just to make sure that we don't, you know, run out. But yeah. All of the other numbers are because I raised the thresholds by an insane amount. So, like, some things only got raised to, like, 5 times what they were before. And then other things got raised to over 100 times what they were before, you know? So the production values are all over the place right now. I wonder if I can change what the copper miners, if they can have thresholds and stuff. So if I can tell them to stop producing copper ore, that might be a good idea. One thing I'm really afraid of is stack overflow, which, if you're not familiar with that, it's when, let's say a video game has a really high number. Once you reach, there's a maximum number in every video game that the video game can calculate. And if you reach the maximum number and then you add 1, then what happens is the number goes negative, and now it's at the lowest value. And then you have to add the lowest number. You need to make that positive all over again. So you're actually starting at the lowest number in the game, negative, and then going to positive, which happened to me a lot in Hearts of Iron 4, and I'm really crossing my fingers it's not a thing in this game, but just in case it is a thing in this game, it would completely fucking shatter this colony if that was a thing, and it suddenly, you know, suddenly made my copper production negative, because that would insta-kill the colony, because I literally would not be able to make any crossbow ammo or archer ammo, and I wouldn't be able to produce, like, brass precision parts and, you know, just anything that needs copper. Instantly, boom, can't make it for, like, years. Actual real-life weeks of leaving the game to run so the copper miners can mine copper to make it a positive number again. Uh, Because, you know, we have 28 million right now, but again, that's after like an entire week of leaving the game running and just making sure the numbers are good, you know? And now, it wasn't a week straight. I didn't leave the game running for literally a solid real life week, but it was many hours over many days. So we're talking like I would say close to 8 hours each day, at least. Probably like 10 hours each day is a closer approximation. Because some days it was more, some days it was less. Uh, yeah. At 950,000 meals now. Weren't we at like 960? Or was it like 956? So we lost like a little over 5,000 meals in the stream. In an hour. About 5,000 meals an hour. So it would take us like 10 hours to lose 500,000 meals. And, you know, that's a whole day, at least, of leaving the game running and not producing more food than we already are. Adding all of these people producing food, though, should help solve that problem. But for the glass, with the silica sand shortage, the silica sand shortage for glass, we're probably gonna need to just add more silica sand miners. So I was thinking I could take some copper miners away, which is quite the hot take, but, you know, I do have PTSD still from the shortage of copper that we had one time that killed the colony. But now we have too much copper, and I'm afraid of the number getting too high. And I literally can't make it into ingots fast enough. I told them to make 10 million or 5 million copper ingots. Originally it was 10 million, but I saw how slow they were making it, so I set it to 5 million instead. Seeing how slow they are making 5 million copper ingots, I I am worried about our copper ore just getting to be way too goddamn high. So I want them to stop at some point. So we're gonna take 10 copper miners away. 10. Which, you know, it's not a small amount. It's not a small amount. It's a significant number. 10 copper miners. I probably have somewhere between 30 and 50 copper miners right now. Probably more than that, actually. I don't know. We have like around 50 copper miners probably. So taking 10 away will make a dent in the amount of copper ore we produce, but hopefully it doesn't bankrupt us in terms of copper. And even if I took away all of the copper miners, it would take us a very, very, very long time to run out of that 28 million copper ore that we currently have on hand, you know? I'm going really slow with these bets. I need to speed up. Yeah, it'd take a very long time to run out of the 28 million. Whoa, I almost fell off. Okay. 28 million copper ore. I want to look at the number of wheat farmers we have, but I don't want to do it until I've placed all of the wheat farmers to fill in this area. Because I don't want to see a high number and then go, oh, I'm going to stop now. And then later I go, oh, I should have put down more. We're going to fill in this entire area with wheat farmers, I'm telling you. Or at least close to this entire area, because I don't think it's going to be an even 10 by 10 right here. Yeah, no. It's actually not even close. It's only 2 blocks wide right there. So, yeah. But hey, that's the last one we need to put down right here. So that's good. Let's put down another line of beds real quick. Oh, shit. So, this area is filled with jobs now. We used up all of that massive grass area. Our largest grass platform extension to date is now completely full. And now we need to make an even larger grass extension than we previously did. So, yeah, I thought I was dealing with cartoonishly large numbers. Evidently, those numbers that were previously at Wile E. Coyote levels, we're going for full Steamboat Willie at this point. It's not cartoony enough. We need to go fundamentally cartoony with the numbers here. Fruit to fill all jobs. Bam. I need it to be so cartoony it looks like a YouTube edit. I need it to look like the front cover of one of those magazines that's at the checkout line. I need it to seem like one of those as seen on TV product commercials. I need it to be, it's just not, no, none of these things are cartoony enough. It needs to be even more insane. Even more crazy. The size, how do I accurately describe how huge? I need to literally blot out the sun. I almost have. We got a very large fraction of the sun blotted out right now. We had to put down a lot of lanterns, but we're going to have to basically fill our render distance with a grass platform. Or at least pretty close to it. And then we'll be good for a while. But this I filled in one stream, which is very alarming because this was supposed to take, this was supposed to be so much space that we would not need any more space for a very long time. But now it is completely full after this point. And that is alarming for the future. If it takes me this long just to set up a couple of jobs, we're reaching a point with the colony where it's so unsustainable, the series might have to come to an end faster simply because of how unbelievably long it would take me to do one basic thing because I would have to do it so many times. Especially with these freaking food jobs that I constantly have to put down. Like, it's so much food. So there's two goals we need to accomplish before the end of this series of colony survival. I need to reach our colony capacity of 50,000 guys right here. 50,000 guys we can have, 50,000 colonists. But then also, I want to research all of the science. And we're not even done with the science yet. But we could do a bunch of this research right now. We could actually get all of this researched right this second. First, let's get this wheat farming thing set up. We'll put down our grindstones, all that good stuff real quick. And then we'll research everything. How about that? That way we can say we definitely did more than just place things this stream. But that is gradually becoming every stream, is this, where I have a massive area that I need to set up. And if I don't set it up, then eventually entropy will be the death of the colony, more than anything. Entropy, a slow starvation and a trend towards chaos. And that's it. Alright, so this should be the last of the wheat farmers coming up here. Oh yeah, let's see how many wheat farmer jobs we have. Wheat farmers. Oh my god, do I have more? I have 100? I have over 300 crossbow guards? Oh my god. That's insane. I didn't know I had that many. Okay, so that might be why we're constantly losing food. Okay, we have 136 wheat farmers. Awesome. Okay, that's way more than 100. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so we'll get 50 grindstones. We'll start with 50 grindstones. And then from there, we'll see if we need more or less. Let's get our 50 grindstones. We're gonna go become a grindstone cowboy. Wait, do we have space on this floor, or did I fill this all the way to the wall? Oh wait, this is the bed layer. This one. I can't see half the building. It's not quite to the wall. No, it's not to the wall. Okay. So yeah, we'll put these grindstones down here. That's handy. I don't have to put them all the way in the basement, where they belong. Stop! Stop! I'm not double-clicking on these fucking grindstones, dude. You're gaslighting me. I'm being gaslit by the game! I'm not double-clicking on the grindstone. I'm not! Fuck you. Okay. That's 41. That's 50. Alright, that's 50 grindstone dudes. So that should handle all of that. Now let's get all of our science done. A launch steel glider. Shoots gliders tremendous heights. Steel lockbox, which lets us store colony points. Steel tools, the best tools in the game. Metal lathe. Oh, I need colony points. Damn it. Okay, that's not a problem I was expecting. Oh, wait. Where do we make steel tools? Here. Okay, let's make no iron tools ever again. And we're gonna make steel tools. Let's start with 10,000. That's more tools than we have guys. And these tools last for 100,000 seconds with 150 times crafting speed. So that should be fine if we have 10,000 of those. That'll be the most the tool that'll be fine forever. We never need more tools after that. Basically. Or at least pretty close to forever. If I do the math, let me get a calculator for this. So steel tools last for how long? 100,000 seconds. Divided by... Okay, so that's 1,600 minutes, which is 27 hours. So one steel tool will last for over an entire real-life day. So, yeah, that's not a problem. That is a non-issue. Alright. The iron tools. How long did iron tools last for? I see bronze, iron age. Iron tools last for way less. Way less. Way less. Bronze tools actually last longer than iron tools as well. That was one thing I noticed off stream. I was like, huh, that's weird. I'm pretty sure I fucked with all of these numbers personally. If you're wondering why they're ludicrous. Luxury garments. Let's sell... Oh, okay. They sell for 800 a pop. I did not realize how close that was getting. Okay, so that's 100,000 right there. Alright. We probably never need colony points again, so that's good. 75 more monster threat. Well, we're at 7,300, so 75 doesn't seem like very much. A complex machine which allows colonists to rapidly make detailed metal parts. Okay, a metal lathe. Science chests. Oh, we're at 35 and we need 50. Oh, what the hell. I'm gonna need some chest makers. Let's go put down 10 chest makers real quick. Yeah, make those fucking chests, guys. Come on. This layer. This layer filled with 1,000,000 workers. Oh god, they're coming for me! Oh, hey, these are actually filled with books. They kept just being empty. Uh... 10 chest makers. Chest maker. Oh, there's alchemists. We need more of those. Chest makers. Okay, I want to put down 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 10. Those away. And science. So we should get those chests in no time. I want to put down more alchemists. We have 100 alchemists. Let's start putting these down and see what number feels right. Oh wait, how many do I have at the moment? Fishermen, 1,200. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fucking lot of fishermen, and we're still low on food. So fishermen is not the way to go. I thought it was, but it's not. It's not at all. Deeper gunsmith. Wow, alchemist is way down there. 27. Wait, 12 unfilled. Wait a minute, no way. So it was even less than that? Oh my god. That means I only had 15 alchemists? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's get way more alchemists. We're gonna finish this line with alchemists, and then that'll be fine. Alright, there we go. That solves the lack of alchemists. Tailor clothes for everyone. Engineer. Cotton engine. I guess we need to start putting down these blast furnaces. Wait, I had 54. How did that number go down by 1? Did I need one for one of the researches? Wait. What? I had 54. For the longest time. I swear I had 54. Did I not? Oh yeah, right here. Steel tools needed 1. Okay. So yeah, that's what happened to those. So let's go ahead and put down like all of these. Iron, bloom, and steel ingots. And go ahead and make 10,000 of those. Yeah, you know what? Let's just put down that many. That's fine for now. Iron, bloom, and steel ingots, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and put down these groceries and stuff that we gotta put down for these guys. Tool shops. And then crates. Lots of crates. Tool shop. Grocery. They're constantly walking around because they need to go to the crates. But now that I put crates right here, that should help that problem. Tool shop, grocery. Okay. So these tool shops, right? If I set minimum required stock for colonists are allowed to use specific tools. Use all of the bronze and copper and stone that you could possibly need. Does that set it for all of these? Yes! Okay, good. We'll set iron to 100. Now we'll set iron to 50. steel to 100. And then machine tools to 25, eyeglasses to 0. Because whatever job to use eyeglasses is separate from these other ones, so it should be fine. Yeah, you guys are fine, I'm pretty sure. What is my amount that I'm having iron bloom and steel ingots made to? Do you guys make steel? You make lead. Oh, that's another thing we're short on is lead ore. We're out of lead ore. Yeah, we have 0. Literally. And lead is not even at 10,000. We need to solve that eventually. You guys don't have any animal carcasses or chicken? Yep, big whoop. Okay, you guys make cokes. We don't have anything to do with cokes, but you're making some, I guess. 100,000 steel ingots, and then infinite iron bloom. Okay. 100,000 steel ingots. Infinite bloom. Alright, let's get infinite bloom. And 100,000 steel ingots. You need silica sand for steel? That's why we're out, because everybody's trying to make steel, and they can't. Oh, now I know why we're out of silica sand. It's not the glass, it's the fact that the steel needs frickin' silica. Wait, doesn't steel need glass as well? Wait, what the? Wait, hold the fucking phone. It needs glass and silica sand? No, it just needs silica sand. Oh, and cokes. Okay, so we do need the coal cokes. Okay, okay. I didn't realize that. Yeah, let's have more than just 100 cokes, actually. Let's get, like, 10,000 cokes. That would be a good idea. Let's set you guys to be low on that, higher on this. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a good set of numbers there, to me. Oh wait, no, you should have... This is infinite, so you should have that at the lower priority. That makes sense, okay. The wall has been formed. You cannot get past this wall. Here, a reminder to get hydrated, drink water. The amount of wheat has gone down, but that's primarily because none of the wheat farmers have been able to actually have their wheat grow yet. They're all still planting it and stuff. Hemp, we're also out of hemp. That's another thing we're out of. And the hemp fibers are being made into hemp cloth, and the hemp, or not hemp cloth, the hemp fibers are being made into rope. And there's a bunch of other shit that uses hemp fiber apparently, but I don't remember what it is. But yeah, we need more hemp. So that's another problem. We also want more gold. But not really. Gold is like the extreme, we don't even need it actually. I mean, like if I want to buy stuff, yeah. Like real quick, I could probably just go buy the silica sand that we need because it's a really non-issue. I don't want to have to put down people to mine it. So let me boot up my auto clicker. I got an auto clicker finally. Because, you know, there's been so many streams where I'm like, man, I wish I had an auto clicker. I wish I had an auto clicker. And then finally I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna get the auto clicker. And so we have one. We do have one now. So we're gonna get silica sand. What button is it? Okay. So wait, how much is this? Oh my god. It's so expensive. Why is it so expensive? What the hell? That's ridiculous. Oh, earthenware is used to craft something, so we're gonna sell gold jewelry. But now I can do it way faster. I love auto clickers already. I've had one for not long at all, and I already love it. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Buy silica sand. God, just 1,000 is, oh, so expensive. There we go. It's gone instantly, that's crazy. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Buy. That's so insane. 90,000. Alright, that gives us 2,000 silica sand. We'll stop there. We'll stop there. Let's also get some lead ore, because that's another thing that's like a non-issue. If we just had the little bit more that we need, that would be a problem solved, you know? So I'm just gonna buy a couple thousand of that as well. Because, you know, that's like the whole point of getting this stuff to sell in the first place. Like, I could just tell them to stop making all this stuff to sell, but then we wouldn't be able to solve these gaps in our production, you know? And they're not really significant gaps, the silica sand and the fucking lead ore. It's just because I told them to make way more than they really need. But if they have way more than they really need, then, you know, that means we're great. It means we're grand. We don't need any more. It's fantastic. Wait, what happened to my wisteria plants? I thought I had like a bunch extra. What the hell? Alright, so that should solve the need for lead, because they should only make 10,000 lead ingots, right? Lead ingots. Oh, they're trying to go to 100,000. We're at 92,000 lead ingots at the moment. Okay, so we need to buy. That's not that bad. Yeah, we can buy 10,000 lead. Yeah, I could do that. That won't take forever. It'll only take a couple minutes here. Oh god, the crafting. That is the sound of progress, my friend, and man is it fucking loud. Yeah, they are using the lead faster than I can buy it, and let me tell you, I can buy it pretty freaking fast. 6,500, it goes down so fast. 90. Once we hit, if I can make it reach 10,000 lead ore, then I know we have enough. At least I think we do. I'm assuming it's 1-to-1, which I never really checked. If it's 1 ore to 1 ingot, I did not verify that. I should really verify that. Okay. How much, yeah, okay, it is 1 ore to 1 ingot. Okay. So, F's, this is my hotkey. Yes, there we go. Buy. Alright, just a couple more. I just want to see the number go to 10,000. Oh my god, it got to the 9s, but not the 10. Come on. There we go, 10,000. Okay, we're done. We're done with that. We don't need that. I don't know if the hemp is another thing that we could just buy to fill the gap of production. I think we actually need to produce more hemp. The gold, whatever. We're not going to buy gold. We're never going to buy gold ore. That's not a thing. We already used up all the silica sand I purchased. That is instantly gone. How many monoculars did we make with that silica sand? We're at 9,000. Did that go down? I thought we had more. Oh, did we make the science chests? Yes. Yes, we did. We made the chests that we needed for that. I forgot we actually still need colony points to do the science. So, let's fill up on colony points again. And then science. Tabulating machine. Processes data and stores it in punched cards. Nitrocellulose. We need 12 punched cards. Okay. Let's go ahead and punch these cards, gamers. Whatever the hell that means. Who makes this card punching? I'd imagine one of these job block crafters, perhaps? Vials of oh, you're consuming vials of mineral oil as well for the blast furnaces. Okay. Metal lathe. Metal lathe operator. Yeah, we probably want like 500 of those as well. Tabulating machine. I don't know. Oh, that also needs vials of mineral. Okay. Let's set this stuff to a lower priority real quick. So that way we can get the tabulating machine built. Metal lathe as well. Let's drop down the priority of the blast furnace. There we go. Okay. So they should make this tabulating machine as soon as they get some mineral oil, but the mineral oil, you know, it's in the works. It's in the works. Did we use up all of our empty glass vials? No, we still have 100 empty vials. What did we need for mineral oil? I need an alchemist. Do I have... I think I have an alchemist up here somewhere. I think it might be easier to find. I can... This is easier to find. I know where the alchemists are here. We have a massive row of them. Right here, you guys. You're making gunpowder because that's at a higher priority. Saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur. Okay. Well, we don't have a lot of saltpeter. So... Oh, but we have a million composters making saltpeter, so... Yeah, you will actually be here until you get 100,000 gunpowder, like I told you to. Why am I silly like this? Well, we need gunpowder for ammo for defending the colony, so... This does make sense. But then... Vials of mineral oil. And poison darts. Well, you can't get your poison darts without the wisteria flowers. Vials of mineral oil. Needs coal ore. Pots of water and empty vial. Okay. Saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur. Okay. We have all of those things pretty much in abundance, so... They should actually finish this pretty soon. Like, probably within the next half hour before the end of the stream, maybe. They'll either use up all of the saltpeter, charcoal, or sulfur, or they'll make 100,000 gunpowder. And then they should start working on the mineral oil, because we don't have any wisteria flowers. Or, well, let me say that a different way. We have one guy making wisteria flowers at the moment. Yeah. Vials of mineral oil. That is kind of a bottleneck, isn't it? Science. Nitrocellulose. We need punched cards. Okay. So we do need to put down the tabulating machine, which we need the vials of mineral oil for, which we're not making, because they're making gunpowder. Need for ammo, because we do use a lot of ammo very fast. Musket ammo. There it is. 52,000. We're at 52,000 musket ammo right now. Shouldn't that be the maximum? Yeah. Yeah, they're at the maximum. So now the alchemists will catch up very fast. They're gonna catch up very fast with the gunpowder. How much gunpowder do they need to make this musket ammo? hand cannon, gunpowder. It needs 2 gunpowder. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I have 50,000 musket ammo. Do 100,000 gunpowder. That makes sense. Okay. That math is mathing. That's fine. Is it just, so is this the only bottleneck that we have? Like, the only major production bottleneck at the moment? I'm thinking so? I don't know, I feel like it might be. It's dangerous what I'm thinking. Because it could spell doom for the colony. But what if I change the priority to make mineral oil higher and then gunpowder lower? But the problem with that is they will stop making gunpowder like for a fucking long time because we are completely out of mineral oil. Crafting time with iron tools, 30 seconds. Crafting time. What about the crafting time with steel tools, huh? In stockpile 3,000. Can I get them to start using these 3,000 bronze tools first, and then use iron, and then use steel? That would be nice. Instead they went straight for iron. I don't know, maybe they're programmed to use the best tools first. Durability percent left, 89%. Durability seconds left, 3,000. Are we still making iron tools? Or did I tell them to stop making iron tools? I kind of want to tell them to stop making iron tools. I did, okay. Yeah, stop making iron tools. Let's ignore the machine tools. Let's get started on steel tools instead. Lower the priority on this stuff. Lower this priority. Lower. Lower, lower. Okay. Oh wait, we need everything to be above gold jewelry, actually. And you know what? What if I had like 1,000,000? Stop at like 1,000,000, 100,000, 1,000,000 gold jewelry. Do I actually still have... Do I actually have 1,000,000? Is that how much I fucking have? Oh my god, we have 1,000,000 gold jewelry. Yeah, stop making that. I don't think we're gonna need more than 1,000,000. We'll make other things out of gold. How about that? Use the gold for something else. Jesus, dude. Get a hobby or something. Yeah. That should always be the lowest priority. That's an extreme luxury. That's its sole purpose, is to be a luxury item. Yeah, we have 1,000,000 gold jewelry. I don't know, man. I should probably do that with all of our luxury selling stuff. Set it to 1,000,000 so we don't make more than 1,000,000. This stuff is all infinite, basically. Oh my god, these fuckers are just in the way right now. 100 chests. That needs hemp fiber. Okay, chests need hemp fiber. Paper, I know needs hemp fiber. Rope needs hemp fiber. What else needs hemp fiber? This is paper. You don't have glass, which you need to make the binoculars. Rope traps. That's consuming all of the rope. That's why, because we're trying to make that. This needs hemp fiber as well. Wow, we really need hemp. Okay. Like, Jesus Christ, we suddenly have like a huge demand for hemp. Alright. So the hemp is farmed on this side. Okay. God, that's a lot of fucking beds I put down. Alright. Uh, these are cotton farmers. I was trying to remember, what the hell is this, you know? Alright. Hemp farmer. Bam. Bam. 10 by 10. Oh wait, how many hemp hemp farmers do I have? It's gotta be way low. Super low. Scribe, artist. We have 5 rope makers. That's so low. Dyer, scribe, paper maker, jeweler, blast furnace, hemp farmer. 14. We have 14. Yeah, we need to like throw that number into the fucking stratosphere. We need way more than fucking 14 hemp farmers. Well, 13, because I placed one. So, yeah, we need way more than that. Like, just way more. Way more. Just so many more than that. So we are not making enough. To keep up with all of the things that demand that. 10, 10, 10, 10 by 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 10, by 10. Okay, that's like 20 more. A little bit over 20 more is decent. That's decent. We gotta start, at least. But we could have more, is the thing, you know? I would like to have more, but we don't exactly have a lot of this, marsh grass? This is marsh grass, I think. And that's the only thing that we can farm it on at the moment. So, yeah, let's get the marsh grass stuff figured out. Marsh grass. We do have 10,000 in the stockpile at the moment, but we want a much larger area. Alright, let's get this to be as big as that other massive area that we just did. Starting here. All the way out to there. Yeah. One gigantic hemp field, please. So once we set up this, it'll solve any hemp shortage. And then if for some reason we need alkanet, hollyhock, and wolfsbane, then we'll have space for that if we need it. But I really don't think we need that. In fact, we should have so much of that in storage that's just been slowly going up. No, we only have like 1,000. What the hell is using it? I feel like we should have way more than that, given that they just farm it constantly. I don't know. I have no idea what could be consuming it, because it should be a way higher number than that, right? Also, you guys, I can't right-click these farms and, like, tell them, you know, do something else or whatever. Yeah. That's pretty much what they do. They just kind of go and make an infinite amount as fast as they can. Yeah. How much? How much are we doing on barley? We have 7,000 spare at the moment. Right this second. It's going down rapidly. Dude, if that number reaches 0 again, I'm gonna get rid of all the fucking chicken farmers, so help me God. Just, like, look at the size of the area you need for the frickin' chicken farmers to be remotely close to useful. Oh my God. I can't even fit all of it on my screen. There's so much space that they take up and so many people that are doing it. I guess it's still slightly more efficient than fish farming. Because the fishermen, those are definitely the least efficient food by far. Because we've tried that. We've tried the fish, and the fish does not satisfy the demand of food. Well, now this is concerning. The zombies are spawning. Oh no, I guess they are spawning just outside of our thing. But man, that is concerning. Watching them appear right next to us. Like literally right next to us and just fill the area. That is scary as hell. We should be fine. We should definitely be fine. Our threat level is under control. It's crazy that we're out of silica sand when we have so many people farming it. Is the outpost alive? The outpost should be alive. Maybe it got killed. No, well, wouldn't it show me colonists? No, it wouldn't say that colonists are constantly dying. Um, well, in the log it would say a colonist died, but that would be a long time ago because I haven't checked it recently at all. Uh, let's get some of this marsh grass again. I'm gonna fill in this entire gigantic area. Like, when I say we're gonna fill in this massive area, I don't think you understand the scale I'm going for. So much grass. Why was I getting sand at one point? That empty arrow over there is from me getting sand. Oh wait, no, that's me getting dirt. Not sand, that's right. I was getting dirt and grass. I remember, because that was when we were first doing our fields, and I was doing it manually, and I needed an area to get dirt and grass, so I selected that over there. Man, we are way past that point. Oh wow, look at the lighting and textures freak out in the top left corner as we see our lanterns over there. That is freaking out as we move. Super jittery. That's weird. Yeah, I guess that's the low quality lighting I set the game to. Oh, dude. It's so much further to the corner of the colony. Oh, I'm going way faster now. What the hell? What did I do differently? I guess I hit that perfect angle to make it faster. There is, I guess, an angle to make it faster, somehow. Oh, I messed up. I may have put a small totem of marsh grass in the middle of this biome somewhere. Oh, I'm out of the colony. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Definitely chop that off as soon as possible, because zombies might spawn on that and get in the colony. Alright. Alright, that's good. Okay. I think we can put here. That's not out of the colony, but that is. Okay, yeah, so get rid of that one. And we'll get rid of this one for good measure, just to be on the safe side. Alright. There's still so much darkness I didn't freaking reveal with the lanterns. That's crazy. I can't believe there's still like a dark side of the moon over here. Remember when that was a spooky thing people talked about a lot? The dark side of the moon. Now nobody even fucking mentions that. That's not even a thing people talk about. Because it's not really that true. Because whenever the moon looks dark to us, it's actually bright on the quote-unquote dark side of the moon. Because then it's facing the sun. And especially at a solar eclipse, that is when the moon, the back side of the moon is the brightest, so it does get sun back there. It's not really the dark side of the moon. It's just the side of the moon that we don't look at constantly from Earth. It's more along the lines of what it should be called. It's kind of like when you go to the polar regions of Earth, if you go to Antarctica or near Antarctica, or you go near the North Pole, or, you know, in Siberia, Alaska, Canada, up in those areas that you enter like a twilight zone type of thing where sometimes the sun is up for like 24 hours a day or the sun is down for like 24 hours a day. Uh, it's like one of those situations, but on the moon. Because the moon has a weird way of doing things. Always facing the Earth. Well, hang on. If it's always facing the Earth and there's like a day-night cycle, then it should... The dark side of the moon would also have a regular day-night cycle because it spins around the Earth facing... If it's facing the Earth and the moon goes around the Earth, the sun... The Earth goes around the sun, the moon goes around the Earth, then yeah, it would have like a regular day-night cycle. It wouldn't be like, you know, exactly 24 hours, I don't think. But yeah, it would get sun all the time. It would not... Yeah, there's no way it's fucking the dark side. The dark side of the moon, my ass. It's just the other side of the moon. It's just called the dark side of the moon to be spooky for literally no reason. Oh, you know what's spooky? The line going across. Look at the shadow. That's crazy. It's sliding across. Oh wow, the stream looks way less saturated than my actual computer screen right now. Things look like like the marsh grass looks washed out, yeah. But the grass, like way down there, looks way more vibrant on my screen than on the stream. I don't know why. Because I thought I adjusted my monitor to not be super oversaturated like I made it for Helldivers 2 when we streamed it. So I could stand playing it for a long time, but... And then I also made the stream more saturated to make it look more like my screen, but I don't know why there's such a difference right now. I thought I balanced it out pretty good. Evidently not. What is that? You see those? Is that a slow-moving zombie? Oh, that's what that is, a slow-moving zombie. It looked like there was like a piece of dirt sticking out from the grass, which wouldn't make sense because dirt turns to grass over time, I think, at least. In Minecraft it does. I'm pretty sure it also does in this game. Wow, we never go over here. This is like a whole different area, especially from this angle. We never see the world from this angle. This is kind of crazy. It's like a whole different map at this point. We are almost this corner. So we're basically going to fill in half of this area, which, at least for the marsh side, will be the entire area for the marsh side. Because the other side is going to be heath plants, so we can farm things that need heath, like cotton and wisteria flowers. I still think it's really dumb that poison guards can only operate during the day. That is really dumb. Wow, this is a lot of blocks. We're almost there. Oh, there it is. There it is. We'll get rid of that one and that one for safe measure. Okay, so starting from here, I need to have marsh grass placed from here. Oh my god, look at that. Massive area. That's insane. Alright. This is gonna be the last thing we do this stream. I need to wrap up the stream. Oh man, there's still so much stuff we can do though. Ah. But this is gonna help a lot. We haven't even put down the hemp farmers. I really needed to do that. Because now I need to end the stream, but the hemp production... Well, I mean, we did double it. We did more than double it already. I just didn't make it a ridiculously insane number like I do with all the other things. So, it's not the worst thing ever. It's still gonna be more than double. But still, you know, kind of sucks. I didn't get to do this. Well, even if I set this up before the end of the stream, it's gonna take them real-life days to fill this in. But at least we have wheat farmers now, so the wheat farmers are gonna make straw, and we don't have to worry about running out of grass, because the grass will at least get crafted now. Oh my god, it's 399 blocks? That's so Actually, it'll be 398, not 400. I guess if I made it 2 blocks wider, I could make it exactly 400. Which would be more satisfying, but it's too risky. I don't like it. I like to have the safety barrier. 398. Oh, but it is 399 because this one block. Bam. Job spot. Alright. Let's put down... Let's just hold this... Oh, I can't hold it down. That's right. Okay. We're gonna get like 50 people building this over time. 50. Yeah, that's enough. I don't need more than that. And then let me get some heath plants. Yeah. Some heath plants on this side. Fill this in with some heath plants, please. Yeah, this is covered in their jobs. Okay. Alright, let's get a grocery, I'm thinking. Yeah, we could put like a grocery at this corner, because nobody is going to go past that. And then just a lot of crates on here, I think, would be fine. I think so, anyways. And then we have a bunch of spare beds nearby. Hey, the spare beds are coming in handy right at this moment. for all the construction work that we need done. Excellent. I'll put a tool shop and a grocery here just in case. Just in case. Alright, cool. So that's done. Let's get those 50 construction workers ready. They will slowly build that off stream, and I'll monitor the numbers, and hopefully our food goes up again. Hopefully we don't run out of ammo. Well, specifically stone ammo, I guess. Everything else should still be fine. I didn't really mess with their production. If anything, the ammo production should go up for everything because we're gonna fill in our quotas for a bunch of stuff soon. Oh, I can't right-click on the miner job to change their maximum value? Okay, so they just go infinitely. Dang, alright. Yeah. 10,000 charcoal, I guess is fine, yeah. We don't have anything else we really need to worry about production-wise right now. Machine tools. This needs vials, and this needs vials of mineral oil. They both need vials of mineral oil. Ah! What the hell? Okay, don't worry about the steel tools at the moment. Yeah, don't worry about that. Oh, you're one of the people making infinite sling bullets all the time. Yeah, so they do exist. They do definitely exist. How are we doing on that 500,000 copper ingots? Halfway there. We are halfway there, okay. It's gonna take a while, but we're halfway there. And then... Dyer, you guys. Oh, that's another thing that needs hemp fiber, is the luxury garments. And we're gonna make up to 1 million. Oh, fuck. And... are the jewelers? There should be one right around here somewhere. Hey, yeah, there's one. Don't make infinite of these. Let's make 1 million. And then stop at 1 million. So that's 100,000. That's 1 million. Okay, yeah. I did the zeros right. White lantern. Alright, yeah. And then rope. We're making 1,000 rope, but we can't because we need hemp fiber. And then this is going to consume rope. Leather and rope. Oh, wow. Yeah. Rope. Which needs hemp fiber. Paper needs hemp fiber. Do you guys use hemp fiber here? Flax is used for the bowstrings. Leather. Copper. You guys don't use any hemp at all. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, I need to wrap up the stream. Be sure to follow if you're not following already, and check out the YouTube channel while I upload these streams. And tomorrow I will be streaming more Deus Ex. Today was Colony Survival. And then on Saturday, if I stream, I may not, this weekend, I may not stream. It's possible. I think I'll be streaming Saturday. I could be wrong. Okay, just stay tuned on this weekend. But yeah, I should be streaming this weekend. Maybe. Probably not Sunday. But Saturday, definitely. I don't want to say definitely. I might not stream either day. Possible streams this weekend, but definitely on the Monday and Tuesday after the weekend. But yeah, I really want to play more Fallout 3. I mean, I really want to play all three of these games we're streaming right now. They're great. They're great. I love these games. They're so good. Oh, you need wisteria flowers to make alchemist tables? That's crazy. That is insane. Alright. What do you guys make? You make the hemp fiber, but you need the hemp. Okay. I don't think the bottleneck is how slow you guys make hemp fiber. I think the bottleneck is the hemp itself. Yeah, definitely the hemp itself. We have plenty of tailors. We don't need to put down any more tailors. How about the pots? How are we doing on pots? Yeah, pots is fine. We don't need clay tablets, like, at all. Copper ingots. We are fine with gold ingots. We're gonna stop at 1 million gold ingots. 100,000, a million, yeah. Okay, a million. I don't want to do infinite anything anymore. I want to stop at a million from now on. 100,000, a million. And then even... Actually, no. Infinite animal carcasses, I think, is fine. No, let's get a million. Let's get a million of that as well. 1 million. And... yeah. I want to put hard caps on things after seeing how long it takes them to make certain things, you know? Earthenware, yeah, just make a million. 100,000, a million. Okay, cool. This is the type of stuff that I do off stream, is I look at the numbers and I go, we'll change that number. And that's the only thing I really do off stream. Besides, like, you know, making sure the colony doesn't die. I just go around and I go, oh, what's that number? Okay, let's see if we can change that number. Like, do we really need 2 million sling bullets? Let's just get... what's that? 100... That's 1 million. Let's get 5 million sling bullets. If we can reach 5 million, we don't need any more ever again. Well, maybe not ever again, but we need that many at least. We have 100,000 of the arrows and stuff, that's fine. This is all, like, fundamental stuff, which is already pretty set well. Oh, what about this writing table and stuff? Did I set this stuff to infinite? Okay, yeah, no, let's not do infinite. Let's do a million. 1 million. Okay, 1 million scientific notes. That's fine. 2,000 tablets of ancient wisdom. Rope. Yep. Infinite iron bloom. No, let's get a million iron bloom and then stop there. And then... yeah, you're fine. The engineer is not making infinite anything. Good, good. 1,000 paper, sure, that's fine. 100 chests. Oh, science? Oh, I never got the tabulating machine yet. Fuck, who makes that? You. Need a vial of mineral oil. You never got that yet this whole time? Ever since we got that available? Damn. It really is freaking tough to get. Okay. Yeah, I'll end the stream here. Where do I want to stand? I'm gonna go back down here. This is where I spent most of my time off stream. So that way I had easy access to all the different types of jobs, because I put like one of every job basically right here. Yeah. So I could easily check the numbers and see what the hell the problem was. We never solved the silica sand shortage. Maybe off stream I'll buy some silica sand to speed up the process, but that's about it. I'm not gonna place anything off stream because that's like that defeats the purpose. But I'm gonna leave the game running for a while. Hopefully our food does fine. We're making way more food, technically. I mean, I did put down way more barley farmers, way more chicken farmers, and we were not making any bread before, and now we're going to be making bread, so... yeah, we are making bread, yeah. So the amount of food should skyrocket. Like a crazy amount, because we have way more freaking food farmers. Like, hundreds more. Literally. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you, and I hope you have a good day. Oh, hold one launch steel glider in the stockpile. Nice. I was like about to end the stream. Got the achievement. Sick.